Second half is underway here. Looks like the blue team's going to be kicking off to the red team. Leo Medina lined up. All of his kicks thus far have gone into the end zone. I don't expect anything different. I wonder if Jordan is going to run any of them back at any point. I'm sure if the score stays the way it is, there will be a point where he'll have to start running it out, you would think, trying to make something happen. But after a very successful touchdown drive to end the first half, Chance Melton lines up in the shotgun again to begin the second half. 1st and 10, sets a player in motion. Ball snapped and just handed off to Jordan Lasley. You said you wanted to get him more involved in the second half, and you go to him right away. Gets a big gain of several yards, gets him all the way out to the 36-yard line, and a first down for Clay's red team. Lined up again, going to make the snap again to Chance Melton. Jordan lined up to his right, going to put Dylan Feast in. Is that Dylan Feast?
That is Dylan Feast.
Put him in motion, and he's met this time by a host of Indians.
I couldn't tell who it was.
Make out who. On defense, it's a little bit more difficult. We tried to give some defensive players some love at the half to get some names thrown out there, and they're bringing several. He's got a player wide open.
Oh, he missed Cam, I think, on the deep ball. Looks like Cam.
He checked down to Jordan.
Had his guy beat.
Started to feel the pressure, I believe, Clay.
I think that's what happened.
They brought 5 that time. Maybe 6. Might have brought 6. I'm the one calling plays, and I'm not exactly sure how many we brought. I know 3rd and 5.
Derek Grant coming in motion.
Fakes the handoff. Going to step back and throw, and he's got a player.
Cameron.
Oh, and Cameron Lasley's going to go to the 9-yard line. Going to be on the 8.
I said I need to get him involved, and there's Cameron.
So Cameron and Jordan playing a big part in the beginning of this half. You now have 129 passing yards.
Cam, this
is more along the lines of what we expected. Hopefully that first couple plays of the game don't hurt you too much. You got a big hole. He's going to try to juke out of it, and he can't get quite far enough to get into the end zone, but he does get a good game, taking it all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to Jordan early and often in this one, in this second half.
Yeah, Jordan's had a really good start.
Ooh, we got Derek Grant. He's a very crafty back. I thought he was going to get through. Didn't quite make it. Going to be at the 1 this time. So from the 1-yard line, I've got to be thinking Chance is really a problem for defenses at the 1-2-yard line because he's fast, he's strong. He's got a good arm. He can do all the things that a quarterback needs to do. And you also have that crafty short yardage back in Derek Grant. He's going to get in for the touchdown, his first of the day, right? Jeremy Helm has one. That is going to make it 19, assuming this is good. We can't assume all things, but that kick is going to be good. It's going to be 19-14. This is the game we expected right now. The field goal and the safety are the difference.
Yes, it is. And, like I said, momentum-wise, the red team has it all. But good part about the blue team is they could have a possession for the next 6 minutes.
And kill all the momentum. Michael Thompson back, going to return this one, going to get it all the way. He's got a hole, but it is plugged. My goodness, he's hit hard there at the 25-yard line.
I thought, if I'm being honest, there was a shot he took it to the house right there. I did. I thought there was a shot he took it to the house.
Got Michael Thompson as the single back.
Play action.
He's got a man going across the middle. Tim Beard with another catch. He's going to get almost to the 50, take it out to the 49-yard line.
What a huge play.
Gosh, he's got to be close to 50 yards receiving on the day, which would be the most in his
lifetime.
Yeah. Wonder how many receiving yards he ever got. Do you think he got any?
0. I feel pretty confident, actually, in saying he had 0.
Jake with the move. He's going to get – my goodness.
What a tackle.
Taken out. Who was that?
I think that was Jonathan Hansel who got it.
Jonathan Hansel with the big hit, and that's what he's there for. He's there to hit people hard, but a great move in the backfield to escape a tackle for loss and able to get the first down for Jake Hicks, and that's his game, Clay.
That is. And,
Good block by
here we
Michael.
go. Michael's on the run.
Oh, I thought he fumbled it,
Shea
Clay.
Martin with the big hit.
It was a great block by Bus Caldwell to give Michael Thompson the room that he needed. He's taken a couple big hits early here in the second half, but he's resilient. He's going to stay out there mostly because we have injuries turned off.
And your team has done a great job answering back so far.
Oh, and he gets free. Gets a couple there.
Aaron Treble almost got him for a tackle for a loss, but
making some plays, making some good plays in the backfield. Both backs, the quarterback and the halfback have made some great plays to escape being tackled for a loss. He gets back a little bit more than the line of scrimmage, but not much more. Going to trust the and
I get sometimes as a play card, you guessed right, and I did a corner blitz.
Colton Hadley.
And Colton Hadley picked a perfect time for a corner blitz.
What do we have here? I've lost total play.
It is 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Okay, so let's see what we've got here.
The crazy thing about Will's team, though, 3rd and 10, sometimes he may get 15 yards just on a run. So
he's had a big day so far. Tim Beard finds a hole, and he's going to get the first down.
Your 3rd 10 fullback power, and he gets 12. It kind of just shows what type of team Will has. O-line's amazing.
I'm going to trust the offensive line in most situations. I like this team with a lead. It was very important that we came out early and got a lead.
Oh, a great run by Bus. Or I said Bus, Michael Thompson. But Bus did have a great block on that.
With the team that we've got, it's kind of the opposite of my alumni game team. I felt okay as long as we were close. I had faith in our ability to come from behind with Kevin Bridgewater and such. But this team, I really wanted them to get out to a lead early, and it really helped that we had the ball first and was able to jump out to that, even if it was just, it's a draw play and it doesn't work.
Oh, lost 2 on that. So it's going to be
honest. Didn't know that was a draw play when I clicked it, Clay. Just going to be real.
It's a 4th and 2. Are you going to go for that?
We're going to be consistent here. We're going to go for it again.
Okay, that's a huge play because could go up by 8. Going for it. This is a big-time play. Honestly, right here, you got to expect about anything. You expect run, sweep, power.
This is a
play
situation
action.
where the football coaches at home are saying, Will, you need to have gone for it this time because you would be up by 8. But we're going to just flip it over to Michael Thompson. He doesn't make it yet again. Tried to get a little too cute. And I'm just going to be honest again, showing my ignorance. I thought that was going to Tim Beard, which would have worked.
It did look – what's funny is it did look like Tim Beard was open.
I thought Tim was getting the handoff there. That's going to come back to bite us in the butt because Clay's offense, now being led by Chance Mountain, is working flawlessly at this point, moving the ball at will. The good thing is I did keep the ball for a long amount of time again. Should have took the points that time, though, Clay.
That last possession was about it was about a 5-minute possession.
Yeah.
Now, you didn't score.
Horrible coaching decisions that time.
Oh, I thought Jordan had a lane for possibly a big run. It's a big 3rd down and 10 because, you don't want you do not want this to be, because if you don't get it here, you may not get the ball back.
I'm really upset about my coaching decisions at that point. And he's going to get in the backfield, and it's going to be a sack. Huge play.
Huge sack.
Huge play. Who was that? Josh Brown again in the backfield.
And this may seem a little crazy, but I actually think I'm going to be going for this.
Well, like you said, the way this team runs the ball, there's a chance that you don't get the ball back.
Yeah, and you score a touchdown, not going to be enough time. My thought process is if I don't get it, there's 8 minutes, you're at the 6-yard line, you're going to score quick.
And this fourth quarter is brought to you by Jeffrey's Hardware. Jeffrey's is known to have what you need for your next project. Milwaukee Power Tools, Porter Paint, Rental Center. They've got it all. So go see the folks at Jeffrey's Hardware, the friendly hardware store. So we've got 4th down on the 6-yard line to begin the 4th quarter. It's all going to kind of come down to this.
Let's see what happens. And he's
he
going long.
throws. It could be. It is a catch! Cameron Lasley all the way down to the 43-yard line. I don't know who was in coverage, but they were not doing a good job of it.
What a
catch. It hung up in the air what seemed like forever, Clay. And it's going to go all the way to the 43-yard line.
And, this game's been so exciting. We would have another viewer who started watching in Will's son, Dax.
Dax is kind of taking up an interest in this game. He's got his little stuffed animal there, watching us play. What a big play there. What great pass, even better catch by Cameron Lasley.
It's funny because it's like I told you, Will. I wanted to get Cameron Lasley involved, and that is the one thing that has happened.
Going to get to the 40 with a 1-yard gain there.
Tell you what, it's turned out to be a really good game, Will.
Oh, absolutely. This is what we expected coming in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and it's another fumble. Can the blue team get to the ball? And they do. Donald Shively with a huge
pickup.
Pickup.
Yep, and that could be the ball game. What a great job.
Second fumble of the game in a big spot there. The defense coming up big. Let's see what they do now with a lead and the ball with 6 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Of course, they're going to hand it off to their horse. Michael Thompson's going to get all the way out to the 42. It's going to be about a 2nd and 1, I believe, Clay.
I thought for a second Michael was going to the house. It looked great. And more to, like I said, Will's been sending pressure. Tackles for loss been huge. This turned out to be a really good game.
Oh, and he's met the backfield and hit hard.
Nice job by, I think, Jonathan Hansel.
Is that John Hansel again with a big hit? Yes, he's got 3 tackles on the day. This team's running a lot of plays under center. That's not typical for us, but with the lead, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, man, was that Bus?
That was Bus on defense.
With a huge tackle on defense. Nobody was able to pick him up.
Oh, this is a huge play,
and
too,
make anything happen.
This is 4th and 1. This could be your ball game right here, fellas.
So we're at the 42, 4th and 1. Going to go for it here. Going to hand it off. Going to trust the line, and he gets through. And he's got some extra yards to go also. He's got to hold on to it here, and he does. Gets all the way out to the 23-yard line with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. I've got to be honest with you, Clay. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My team's got to be thinking, holding to 3, you're still 1 possession. Need a touchdown and 2-point conversion, but you're still 1 possession.
Even if we have to settle for a field goal here, it's an 8-point ball game.
Tim Beard's been
several yards.
great.
He's been great today.
Yes, he has.
20 yards. He has had a great, great game. Michael Thompson obviously is going to be, if the score holds, Michael Thompson is going to have to be your offensive player of the game up to this point because he picks up another 1st down.
And now times we're definitely running against Team Clay and but yeah, time is definitely not on their side right now. But they do have 3 timeouts, and this is the NFL rule, so is 2-minute warning as well.
Yes, we've got about 55 seconds, about a minute until we have to go to that. I'm going to set somebody in motion. He's moving out. Looks like, he's going to keep it himself. And he's got a corner. What's he going to do? It's probably best that he didn't actually go on in.
Yeah, it actually really is. That's almost perfect for Team Will.
Helps the blue team quite a bit there. Going to take this all the way down almost to the 2-minute warning. Going to get it down right at 2:01 is when the snap is going to hit. And we're going to snap it, going to run it in for a touchdown. Michael Thompson dives in right at the 2-minute warning. So it gives Clay 2 minutes to come up with. Going to look like about 12 points if we can convert on the field goal. And Leo lines it up, and it is good. Special thanks out to Nick Foles for holding
Yeah,
for us
holding for us.
in this one. I'm not sure who's holding for Team Clay.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Nick Foles,
I think it's
one
actually
of the great backups in NFL history.
Won a Super Bowl.
Won a Super Bowl.
As the starter.
And it's going to come to a point. No, he's not. He's going to elect to take a knee there. We're going to start out at the 25-yard line. Let's not. If I sound far away, it's because I went for my coffee. What's it doing to me? I'm getting confused on the play calling here. I really thought my ignorance was going to cost us in this one, and it may still. He's got plenty of time back there, plenty of time, and he steps out. Some of the decision making.
Yeah, some of the decision making ain't the greatest, but that's okay. But yeah, right now we need. Honestly, you're even okay with some interceptions deep, but you just kind of need something to go, and Team Red's gonna have to go fast too.
Which they're very capable of doing. Got plenty of time back there in the pocket. It's closing in on him, but he's staying back. Oh. He's got a man wide open in Derek Grant. He's going to get several yards out of this and step out of bounds. Great play. Chance Mountain with some excellent patience under pressure. The pocket was closing in on him, and he was able to get that pass off to Derek Grant. The guy out in coverage for the blue team was just standing and watching as Derek Grant ran right past him. Missed a read there for sure.
Yeah, I kind of wanted a chance to throw it earlier, but it kind of worked out perfectly.
Going to bring a little bit of pressure here, and he's open again. Oh, that's Jordan Lasley. He's going to get out to the 20-yard line as he's forced out of bounds. Chance is 14 of 15 passing for the day. The blue team has not been able to do anything once he is able to get the ball off, but that has been the issue for the red team, is taking care of the football and getting off of play for positive yards, and he's going to be hit as he throws, and yet again he gets it off and gets another first down, taking it all the way down to the 8. Clay is moving fast. He's going to be lined up in the shotgun, going to snap. He's got plenty of time to throw, and he's hit as he throws, and it is a touchdown to Jordan Lasley. Looked like the same call. Clay, was it the same play?
It was the same exact play.
All right. Looks like a good coach would have changed his defense a little bit, but you know what? I got caught up calling the game.
Yeah, it's been a great game. I tried to keep my timeouts. I did, just in case. It's still not looking good for me, but you never know.
You're going to have to recover an onside, I'm guessing, at this point.
You know, I could honestly punt it away or kick it away because I have 3 timeouts, but
the offensive line, it's going to be difficult, and you may recover it here. If you recover it, I believe that's the ballgame, because the offense has been phenomenal when they're able to hold on to it. It's just been the key of, and it looks like, I don't know who that was. Thank you, Kumarov, for stepping in, and I don't know who he was. He's a grad transfer.
You know Kumarov, one of the better
foreign exchange student.
He was one of the
Adair County High School, one of the great onside kick returners that we ever had at Adair County.
Well, it worked once. I'm going to do it again.
I believe it's going to work again, because I'll just be honest with you, I'm going to run it up the gut.
Oh, I thought it was going for a touchdown.
I thought he had a hole there, and it just didn't work out.
I thought he was going for a touchdown, if I'm being honest.
Like, fix it. What's the game plan here? Playing behind by 5 with 1:11 to go.
You just
you need to get stops in the backfield. And Michael Thompson has been phenomenal. That's 185 yards, just the one touchdown on the day, but 185 yards. You can't ask for much more from your tailback in that scenario. We're going to have to call a timeout. Saw the formation. Wasn't much that we could do with that at that point. Going to have to make a change in
30 seconds.
In what we do. 30 seconds on the clock. It's a.
I'm just going to go for it.
It's one of those things that all I really need to do here, it don't need a first down here, just need to not turn it over. So if he could just hold on to it here, don't fumble, that's about as safe. I probably should have even took a knee in that scenario, I believe it would have been all right.
Which you could kick it for 55 yards.
That would make it an 8-point game. For the first time in today's game, I think I'm going to go for the points. That way, even if something crazy were to happen, we're going to overtime. If Leo can put this through, this would be.
I'm hoping for a Alabama-Auburn field goal return.
This would be a 55-yard.
Oh, I think
field goal, and it is
good.
Straight through the upright. It's going to be good. Going to make it an 8. That is a clutch kick by Leo Medina. Leo had, listen, for what he lacked in accuracy as a high school player, he had a boot.
He did have a boot.
And that time, it worked to perfection. We're going to try to make you.
22 seconds left, down by 8. My goal is to try to get to at least about the 50, so you at least can have a shot at the Hail Mary.
We're going to do it to where we're going to try to make him return it here.
Okay, Jordan Leslie's going to get a chance. Let's see what happened.
He doesn't move at all. One of the craziest plays in football history. He doesn't move 1 yard.
Not the time for that, but that's okay.
Some of the decisions that's being made for Team Clay today. And I thought it was a catch.
I thought he
got go off the hands. Just the second incompletion on the day for Chance Melton. Between the slide, the slide didn't hurt you that much. You ended up scoring on that play. But the decision to not run the ball back for Jordan Lasley might have been
that may have hurt us a little bit.
That might have hurt. At this point, Jordan is going to see this at one point, or somebody's going to tell him about it, and he might be upset that this happened. But just know that it was not us.
It was the CPU.
It was the computer did that to you. Just flat out decided not to move. So in very Tribe44 fashion, we're going to have some extreme technical difficulties. He had a player wide open.
Jordan Lasley had a shot on that.
Well, Jordan is experienced. I believe he's got a concussion, Clay. I don't know why he's out there. The concussion protocol has failed him because he decided not to run. He's wide open on a play, doesn't put his hands up to make the catch. Had nothing but green pastures in front of him. He had all kinds of real estate to call Luke Piles and just decided not to do anything about it.
Let's see. Now I need a miracle. Okay. Cameron Lasley.
Can he make it? He makes the catch. He's at the 1. At the 2. It's 1 second. 1 second remaining.
I was hitting
we
timeout.
have a 29.
I was hitting timeout so
game, 1
fast.
second at the 39-yard line.
I was hitting timeout so
what
fast.
What does somebody do at this point in the 4-3? I'm not exactly sure. Just going to have to cover the deep ball. Should have put 2 people on Cameron Lasley at all points. We did not. He's going to make us pay for it because we know where the ball's headed at this point. All right, he's going to have time to throw it. Not bringing any pressure, just bringing the 4 regulars. It's going to be a Hail Mary to the end zone. Is it a catch? He makes the catch! He makes the catch!
That's out of bounds.
And they roll him out of bounds, incomplete, and that is the ball game. Dylan Feast was able to catch the football, could not get 2 feet in bounds. Had this been college football, it would have been a completion.
Or high school.
It would have been a catch. Had this been high school, it would have been a completion, would have been a catch. Regardless, this is Madden, therefore, it was not a catch, ruled an incompletion.
What a game.
Final score, 29-21. The receivers of Clay Turner, look at the pass yards.
295. Look at the rushing yards, 227.
And the total offense is about what we expected. It all came down to the special teams for the blue team
and the
turnovers.
Oh, look at Michael.
Special teams and turnovers makes the difference.
Michael Thompson definitely wins the MVP of the game for 34 carries, 182 yards.
34 carries. My goodness.
Oh, look at Cam Lasley, 3 catches for 153. Jordan Lasley, 669. I think everybody wants to see this. I hope they have it.
Is this the last play?
This is the last play.
All right. So you see here, he takes back.
Okay.
Look. It was intended, and he makes the catch.
I don't know if he even had 1 foot in, to be honest with you.
Well, that's going to be the controversy because, Clay, there will be a section of people that follow our podcast that will say, since this was a high school reenactment, we should consider that good. So let's see if he gets 1 foot down. I'm not sure that he did. Can we get a better angle? We're going to turn. According to this, he did not get 1 foot down in the end zone.
Nope.
Did not get a foot down. He was able to catch the football, but landed with a foot out of bounds.
And look, that last play, talking about it, exciting too, looked like it was over.
And Cameron Lasley, with his second just great catch of the game. I don't know who that was in coverage, but he just got beat. Played
Alex Bailey looked like.
Alex Bailey coming out. But it was the special teams.
And that 55-yard field goal was huge.
The 55-yard field goal proves beneficial in this one. Wow. What
a game.
What a game, Clay. That
was really fun.
That lived up to the hype, I think. So if you want to download these rosters, they are on PlayStation 5. You can only get them if you're on PlayStation 5. What are they called, Seth? Just
search Seth Dunbar, no spaces.
Search Seth Dunbar, no spaces. You should be able to find the rosters that way. I think you can find the playbook that way as well.
Yeah, and I'll even play you if you want to. And I have to be Team Clay.
Clay will play you as Team Clay. I cannot play the quarterback play, man. Look at that. 331 yards for Chance Melton.
What a game. We didn't even go through some of the players' stats. Okay.
Jay, a 150 quarterback rating. And Jay Kickson, game management at its finest, goes 4 for 7 on the passing plays.
He also had 3 for 25 touchdown.
And he managed that game as well as anybody could have hoped for him. Tim Beard was great out of the backfield for Team Will.
Jordan Lashley, 6 for 69.
But at the end of the day,
Derek
you have to give the MVP to the winning team and Michael Thompson.
100%.
With the help of the offensive line. We're going to give a lot of credit to the offensive line as well. Great showing.
Buzz Caldwell with 25 pancakes.
Man. And Seth Dunbar with 18 himself. Now, Clay, I have to show you. I did
Look
have
at Tim Beard as fullback with 15.
I did have a secret weapon. I never was able to pull it out.
Look
but I
at
have
Alex
a secret weapon for you. I've got to show you.
Uh-oh.
Can I show him my roster? Let's see. I'm not going to be able to, am I? I'm the Bills. No, because this is stats. Clay, we had you as a player.
Oh, boy.
You were a 12 overall.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You were a 12.
Well, sadly, I didn't play against myself, or maybe I would have won.
I should have put you out there.
Maybe I would have won.
But that was great. We really had fun doing that. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We always want to hear from you. So if you want to give us a shout out, tell us if you like the show or just want to give us suggestions. We're on Twitter at Tribe44 Podcast, Instagram under the same handle. We have Facebook, and you can always find us just by calling Seth, Will, or Clay. And we really enjoyed doing this, Clay, and hopefully we can do something similar with basketball in the future. So if you don't have anything else, Clay, this has been the Tribe44 Super Bowl. Team Will as the winner by just some crazy circumstances, by a toenail. Team Will is the winner, and we will talk to y'all later. See ya.